of experience in the engraving thing. Plus, I might if it doesn't, I will have them engrave the walls too, just to get them up in the skill for it. I don't know how necessary it is to engrave the walls. I do it almost every time in my forts. But a stray guinea hen has succumbed to infection. That's fine. But it seems to not be such a necessary thing these days. Long ago and far away, when Dwarf Fortress was not quite as updated as it is now, it was almost necessary. It was almost necessary to engrave it because you didn't have anywhere near the amount of ways to like increase the happiness of your dwarves as you do now. Especially since we are in this Genesis mod, we do have like weight sets and loading and unloading stations. Don't even know what the fuck those are. Training dummies, training crutch. You know, thinking on this, because we have swimming pools and a rock ball court and a philosopher's garden. I don't even know. Thinking on how much stuff we have there, I might actually make this a floor dedicated to stuff like that. Might refit this room to have a bunch of training dummies and a swimming pool and shit like that, so that we can actually get our dwarves trained. Like, we'll send our military dwarves in there because if they're swimming, they're training their agility. If they're punching shit, they're training their strength. I figured that that would probably be a good idea, actually, for the dwarves. And we need more plump helmet spores. Not surprising, we've been running out of seeds for a while, but as long as they keep planting, every time they actually do a harvest, they will get more seeds. It looks like the merchants have actually gone on their way, or are going on their way. I don't know if they're going to take those swords with them as a gift. I've not really... Okay, one of the reasons why I don't trade much, and I hate to admit this, is I'm not a good trader. I don't do it often. I usually just slaughter the people to hide the fact that I have no idea what I'm doing. Don't tell anybody, by the way. They think less of me. That's a joke, by the way, but I really don't know what the fuck I'm doing when it comes to trading. I just kind of let it do what it does and hope that it works. You know, that just to me seems the best strategy. Now, I don't really mind if they take those swords with them. I mean, maybe they'll treat it as a gift or something. I don't know. I don't know how much those swords are worth. Some of them are quite well made, so I mean it should be worth a little bit. Right? So how are they doing on smoothing out these? Fairly well. I'll actually maybe set them to smooth out quite a bit more stuff. I don't know if they'll smooth out everything in this. I hope not. I don't want them to smooth out the center. That would take way too long, and to be honest, we don't get to see those. There's stuff on top of it, so maybe smooth out these walls too, guys. Make it look nice and fancy in here. Nice and fancy. Except not that. Because that's stupid. Smooth out that. Perfection! Good job, guys. I'm gonna actually pause this real quick and get a drink. Alright, I'm back. I got a drink. That was good water. I actually get people who, I actually had a few people ask if that's all I drink, and yes, that is all I drink. I don't drink any soda, I don't drink anything like that. Never been a fan of soda. I used to drink it a lot because, I mean, it's what we had, and I figured, you know, if we have it, it might be good. But, you know, I never really enjoyed it as much as a lot of my family did, so after a point I just kind of stopped drinking it, and I just never went back. If I try to drink soda anymore, it feels like I'm trying to drink goddamn acid, and the shit just like burns my throat, and I start coughing, and it's like the drink. It's funny, but it's not really that funny because it actually hurts quite a lot to drink soda now. But I mean, that being said, I've been thinking more and more about how I'm going to be doing this over here, how to do these above ground farms. It does seem like some of these areas are pebbly, and I've been looking. I'm going to start to like look around the map for areas that might not have as many areas that would be like that, but it seems like everywhere around here is going to have that, so go figure. I've also been trying to think of how I'm going to do it, and how exactly I'm going to connect the two places. And that's rose some curious questions about, you know, because I got this lava moat in the way. And I'm also going to want to surround the farms by a moat, otherwise, you know, things will get in there and stuff like that. And I'm still going to have to eventually one day actually raise these walls up a few levels. Because right now, I mean, they're fine, but I mean, they won't repel arrows and stuff. Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure arrows can get shot over walls. And having low walls like this probably won't help. I'm not 100% sure on that fact, but I feel like it would be preferable. What the fuck are you doing up there, goose? Get down from there. Silly goose. He's stuck on the wall. He's probably gonna die up there. God damn it, goose. What are you doing? Anyway, let's actually check to see if there's any nearby things. Nope, just a fire ant. I think they're what caused those little smoke things. I don't know. Like, when they cause those smoke things, does it rise to the top of the volcano, or doesn't look like it? I'm just curious on what exactly, like, that is, because we see it so very often. I haven't really been able to place exactly what it is. Like, needs sharpenable hardened rock. Okay, let's remove that building. We need our swords back, and it seems like we did run out of, it seems like we ran out of obsidian, because this guy is bitching about everything. So, let's actually go to our stocks. I do want to check out... Okay, I want to see how much metal stuff we got, because the next thing that I want to do is I do want to start moving us into sort of like a metal economy, and we don't have that much metal of our own, so... Ammunition. We do have brass bolts, arrows, stuff like that, but that won't be able to really go down much. For some reason, these are forbidden. Very, very strange. Skunk hide cave. Oh, whatever. I'm not gonna deal with that. We got legwear, handwear, stuff like that. Not what I'm really interested in. Now these bucklers are what I'm interested in. I don't know why this shit is forbidden. It's very, very strange. Cannot zoom in on it though. That's even weirder. But oh well. So it does seem like we have iron, red steel, meteoric, bronze, iron, and a white bronze buckler. I don't know how effective they are. A lot of these metals are very new to me. Anvils. We have 13 anvils, 4 red steel, 4 black steel, 3 coarse iron. An iron and a red steel anvil. The coarse iron ones are the only ones I'm planning on keeping, unless Genesis changes something outrageous. The type of iron shouldn't fucking matter. That being said, we got a feldspar weapon rack, shit tons of beds, thrones, stuff like that. Not too worried about. Stones, a lot of stones to the point that probably isn't good to sit around on that for long. We've got 5 bars, 1 of each of these types, it seems. Coins, blocks. Got 112 andesite blocks. I had that one guy make those at one point. We have a tame bat. Odd. 5 sections, chains. Oh, that also includes ropes. We have 10 lead cages, 7 nickel cages. Nothing too out there. Bags, bins, barrels. I'm trying to find, like, toys. Here we go. We got a black bronze toy axe, a cobalt. I don't think any of that we can actually melt down. We can actually melt down the black bronze one. And cobalt stuff. And actually we can melt down a lot of that stuff. Cool. We can also melt that down. Good. There's a lot of stuff that we can actually melt down when we need it. It seems like our imported wealth is quite a lot. We have actually a lot of wealth. Held, worn, displayed. Neat. We have a lot of wealth. Good. We need that wealth. Anyway, I'm going to actually start making some statues here. I'll set that to repeat. We can get one of the masons up here to do that. What is this blue thing? Cobalt bolt. Somebody will get that eventually. Actually, before we start making statues... Pretty sure that's the guy that's going to be making those. I actually want to make actually looking up there. I don't know what's going on down there at the bottom. I do want to make cabinets. The reason I want to add those is so that our dwarves will have somewhere to place their clothes. Now that might sound very, very odd, but it's pretty much a necessary thing. I'm also going to make these bedrooms. I'm not going to assign them. The dwarves will assign them themselves. As soon as an open bedroom is like this, the first dwarf that sleeps there will pretty much make his claims on it. There might be dwarves that are already sleeping in these beds that, you know, will come here and be like, hey, I own this room. But they won't actually throw up much of a fit. They'll just go find another bedroom and then they'll just fucking deal with it. I'm going to also be throwing in, pretty much anything that I throw in these rooms, the dwarves will own. So if I throw a cabinet in here, and it's a very high quality cabinet, or it's a cabinet they like, or if it's just anything, they'll be like, I own a bed and a cabinet. And I'm probably also going to throw some chairs and some tables in here, and that'll make them happy. They might eat in their rooms, but the fact of the matter is, they will be happy. They own their own rooms, and it'll just increase their thoughts. Just pretty much everything that we do to increase their bedrooms will make them happier. It's one of the reasons why I'm not a big fan of the people who do the 1 by like 3 bedrooms, so it's just like a little hallway, or like a little just nick in the wall that they just throw all the dwarf stuffs in. Like they'll throw a bunch of statues in their bed. So it's really only like a little 1 by 1 thing with a statue looming over your head. I don't like that. I like to think a little bit better of my dwarves. I mean, obviously that's the most economical thing, but if you're watching my Let's Play and if you still think I'm an economical kind of Dwarf Fortress player, what is wrong with you? Come on, get with the times. I don't do that shit. If I did economical, I probably would have a complete fort right now, and I probably wouldn't have set a armor stand right there, apparently. I set an armor stand there. I am the greatest. I am the greatest, Shazbot. Anyway, I don't know how I accomplished that one, but it seems like I did. Very skillfully, mind you, so skillfully even that even I didn't notice. That takes some skill, you gotta admit. Anyway, so it does seem like we do have a lot of bedrooms made, and that'll be pretty good. I mean, we have a lot of room for dwarves now and for the future, so we're pretty set on that for quite a while. So the dwarves will start owning up these bedrooms fairly quickly. I don't know how quickly, but it doesn't matter. There's another fire imp up there just like mocking me in that lava, like, ha, I'm going to poop in this lava and make smoke again, and there's nothing you can do about it. And he's right. There's really nothing I can do about it until I kill him. One of these days, I will find him out, like when he's not in that lava, and I will cut him up something fierce. Well, not me, obviously, but the dwarves. I still can't believe I put an armor stand there. I keep looking over at it like, Pat, what are you doing? Remove that building, place a bed there. We're all good. So yeah, so I'm gonna throw down a table, a chair, and a cabinet, possibly a statue, and maybe a chest as well. That'll really boost up the happiness of all the dwarves. I have to put them in each room, and that will be a little bit tedious, but it will keep the dwarves from going insane. It will make them happier, it will make them produce more, and it'll probably get our wealth up as well, so that way we'll get more. Pretty much if the dwarves are happier, they'll produce more, which increases our wealth, which makes us get more migrants, which are happier migrants because everything looks nice, which increases our wealth even more because they produce more, and then it's a vicious circle of dwarfitude. So hopefully that will last up the test of time. And yeah, seems like there's just a guy just laying there for some reason. Also, this hallway is apparently not big enough for everybody because they are like cluttering it up. Something awful. Like, look at him. Like, every so often you just see like a wave of dwarves and cats and dogs and a goose. I swear I saw a goose. I don't even know. Like, there's that one dwarf that's just like, I gotta jump to the side, I gotta get around all these people, because you gotta run through everything. But let's actually go to Dwarf Therapist real quick. I want to check something. How are my stone detailers doing? This guy's actually got quite a lot of, he's a great engraver. Not bad. Didn't remove these two guys' stuff on it, though. not as good. I cannot remove. Why can I not? Like, why can I not? What? Why? Why, game? Why? Oh well, it doesn't matter. It shouldn't cause that much of an issue anyway, so we should be fine.